is going to be as the best we got. So this is going to be a bit of a tangent for a minute. To a lot of you, my rebrand might come as quite a surprise, right? And I understand it's not like I really talked about, at least out loud. It's not like if I teased anything or advertised it or anything like that. But the reason for that is because when I discovered and essentially expanded on this character, right, Daisy, I call it a character, but it's kind of a misnomer, because Daisy is, to me, it's not a character. I am Daisy, and the representation I make of myself as a bimbo is a way for me to show myself in a way where people's expectations of me might be lower. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Is that sometimes I wish I could just be kind of dumb, as in like I could just not have to be super smart, super rational, super trying my best all the time, and just be like, you know what? I feel like today it's okay if I make a bunch of mistakes that are inconsequential, right? Of course. For instance, playing video games. I feel like if I'm playing a game and I feel like I want to be stupid at it, being Daisy finally allows me to feel like I can do that and not stress out and just relax. So I'm not playing a character. I am really Daisy, and sometimes it just means I'm going to want to turn off my brain, because it's going to allow me to cope with how stressful and difficult life can be. But it's still me. I'm still me. I'm still the old me I was. It's just I've been trying to, for a long time, to find a way to present myself online and while streaming that I felt like suited me, and which communicated to people what I feel like they should expect from me and what they can like anticipate from the way I behave and stuff like that. So me being a bimbo isn't really a shtick. It's sure, I can be smart and I can focus, I can try to make good decisions and not be dumb about stuff if I put my mind to it. And I mean, I have to most of the time, IRL, because that's just to my benefit. But being, here's the thing, and it's gonna sound dumb. It's gonna sound a bit silly the way I put it, but I think you guys will understand, is that life requires me to think really hard all the time. Or at least it requires me to think hard a lot. And that is extremely exhausting. That is incredibly exhausting. That is incredibly stressful. And that is incredibly just causes me a lot of... It's not pleasant. It's the human condition. This is my biggest source of suffering IRL is just I have to think and stress out and overthink and constantly anticipate everything and plan as much ahead as I can. And the fact of the matter is I can't most of the time, but I still have to try, because I have to overcompensate. I have to compensate for my ADD. I have to compensate for a lot of my shortcomings and a lot of my conditions that I have. So Daisy is not a character. Daisy is who I would like to be, as in like someone who can be a little bit carefree and can make mistakes, and those mistakes aren't going to like cause problems for myself or other people. And I feel like that makes me feel very, very free, and that makes me feel very, very at home in my own body and at home in my own, the way you guys see me right now. So don't ever think that I'm calling myself a bimbo because I'm demeaning myself. I call myself a bimbo because it allows me to feel like I don't have to try so fucking hard all the time, and I can just relax and turn off my brain a little bit. So that's all I wanted to talk about. That's all I wanted to say about what I've been feeling and going through and stuff like that.